Evening all, and welcome to episode 55 of Season 8 of Factory Town, where after letting my trains finally refuel and keeping an eye on them to make sure none of them ran out of water again, let things flow through, everything is good and not good. I discovered a problem with the tailoring system where they weren't getting enough goods. They weren't getting enough nails or leather in. They require 2 a go each, and with the booster, we couldn't get enough out of the packages to do it, so I've had to put in a second line of nails and leather either side. So not only do we have issues with outputs in places, we have issues with inputs. All because the belts are slow. So, yeah, that's going to be an interesting thing to follow. I think we're going to end up with just like multiple buildings of things just because the inputs are too slow. But then we're going to end up with the belts actually coming out going to be too slow as well. So complicated. But okay. This episode we want to try and get some cloth going. Not cloth. We do want cloth, but that's not the end goal. The end goal is warm coats. Warm coat? Yes, warm coat. That's the end goal. So, we need wool, we need leather, we need shirts. Shirts require cloth. Okay. So, here we have wool, we have leather, we have cloth. Okay. Cloth we have over this one? Nope. This one. This one has cloth in the end, and also makes books and other bits and pieces. So I don't think, mind you, we've got two amounts of cloth on either side. I wonder if that's going to be enough for us. We'll see. But we need to enable our cotton train. Or we need to enable a cotton train because we don't have one. So where is the cotton? Cotton's here, and this is an old school train system. So I suppose we should mix this up and get this new, shouldn't we? Let's new it. Do it up. So let's remove all this. Cut this back to here. Copy paste. Get that in there. Oh, Troy train. Connect that there, connect that to there. Remove that, and then move that into its place. Like so. Awesome. And then it should just be a case of that should line up to that beautifully. It does. Awesome. It does not. What the hell was that? It does not. That was one out. Okay. I keep pressing M for copy. I don't know why. Very strange. Okay, there we go. Now, what do these farms need for input? They need nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, yeah. We've got some antidotes here as well, because obviously we were doing things with antidotes. This can be disabled now, I think. Also, this is a very old medicine hut because it has a fire booster added to it, which I don't even think we have unlocked yet. So, I think that's yeah, that's very old. That can be removed. Although all it needs is actual fuel. You know what? We're going to get it some fuel, and we're going to let it do its job. You take some trees to there, and you can just do your thing. Whatever it is you're doing, just burn up all the fuel that's inside you. Burn up all the stuff that's inside you. That's fine. Okay, so now we need a cotton train. So let's copy a wagon. Gotta pause the game because otherwise they run off on me. And let's just make you Cotton is not up there. There. And away you go. Okay. Okay. So that will enable our cloth to start running. Yeah. So we're going to need another train for cloth as well. Let's put that in place. So you are to be cloth, which means you're just going to go and park there or wait there for ages and ages. That's fine. It's absolutely fine. And I'm using the cotton to make the cloth rather than the wool. Even though the wool is, you'll need one, it does require way more infrastructure. You require the animal feed and the pastures and everything like that. We have them kind of set up, but I want to save the wool for where we actually need the wool. So we're going to leave that like that for the time being. Yeah, just got to wait for that to come around there. That'll make the cloth. The cloth then will go over to here, because this is automatically set up to pick up cloth. Yes. Yep. Okay, and then cloth will come down here on the central line. That's cool. Then we just need wool. Let's get wool going, shall we? So, what have we got here pasture-wise? What have we got here pasture-wise? We have leather, which is not making leather because it doesn't have any animal. Why did cooked chicken and things go up there? Guessing it got caught. Iron ore also went up there. Yeah, I'm guessing when the train started slowing down on the track, they got caught doing that. I think I'm going to have to add the filters everywhere just to prevent that, because if a train runs out of fuel and starts causing trains to when a train runs out of fuel, it travels slowly, and the trains behind it bounce into it and then go fast, slow, burning all their fuel up. But it's possible they could hit the back of it and turn down one of these side lanes, so might have to filter all of them to make sure things are correct. You are an animal feed train. I'll still have some animal feed in them. That's okay, right. So that's why our leather's come to a halt. So leather, chicken. We're doing wool here. We're doing wool here. We have the wool here. Okie dokie. So pause. Copy a train. And go 1, 2, 3, 4. And so that's wool. And that should work for that one. Okay, there we go. Really good. And now we get our animal feed running this side as well, which is awesome. There. So there's all the ingredients coming in. Whether that's enough ingredients or we need more trains, we will find out. We're still not making enough shoes yet to keep these trains going. This system should kind of work for that, but I think because it was slowing down for the inputs not being fast enough, it was struggling a bit. So okay, let's get rid of those. And we need to produce warm coats here as well. So I kind of want to do this here. So I want to get rid of this. We don't want this here. I can't delete it because I'm not allowed. So let's go into the editor, into the edit rules, global rules, turn creative mode on. Select, delete, goodbye. And then we'll go back into the editor, rules, global. Off. We still have move storage buildings on because that's just convenience. Oh, and there's ore prospecting, so we can't prospect for ore because it's disabled. That's why I can sometimes see it in the menu list, but it's actually disabled too. So we can't plant ore underground, but we can plant ore above ground. I'm not going to turn that on. We'll deal with that one. Okay. So you make warm coats and shirts, and we need cloaks as well. So basically, we're going to run more tailors up here. All the tailors are going to run up here doing things, and I don't really know how many of what, when, where, and how we're going to be doing these things. So already see we're going to need more shirts. Maybe an early redesign of this is needed straight away, depending on the goods. I also have a distinct feeling, because I'm seeing we're having to double up on things now, we're going to really struggle for space. So I'm going to do the absolute bare minimum of happiness. I'm not going to go for like a mega happiness, happiness bonus. I'm just going to go for the absolute bare minimum of getting a house to its maximum happiness level. Well, not its maximum happiness, but getting a house to its happiness level. So like filling each one of these up, which I think is 52. Is that right? Yeah, I think it's maximum happiness. So yeah, so technically I will be going for maximum happiness, because I want to fill each one of these up, with the exception of water. We may do water. I don't know. I don't know if not. If we do, I'll probably just pipe it in underground. We'll have plumbing. We'll have indoor plumbing. So yeah, I'll probably just pipe the water in. We'll have a central system doing loads of water. We've got water here, which is a massive amount, and we can store even more water up there. We can change it up to be even more water. So we might have pipes underground doing water to houses. We might have a plumbing system. But... okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why you've only got 6 happiness and you're not getting any. Purely because the train's just stuck here for so long? I think it might be. This is why I'm kind of thinking of doubling up this. So here comes a wall train. That's good. You're going to run down there. But my brain is telling me, hey, why don't you use these 2 for shirts? 2 shirts here. And then do the 2 ones that need shirts here. Do the 2 warm cloaks here and here. So we'll do shirts in these 2. Warm cloaks in these 2. So they require shirts and everything like that. And then we could do shoes and shoes. And cloaks and cloaks. Although then I'm not using these 2. So maybe shirts. I don't know. I kind of want to make sure I don't just use this one and ignore the M2. But I don't know what to do for it, because I don't know the actual throughput required for things. We're going for about 40 a minute at the moment. That's our aim, is 40 a minute. So let me bring up the calculator, which I still have not updated. I have updated but not uploaded. I need to fix that. So little time. And we're going to go with what are we doing? We're doing warm coats. Let's go to warm coat. And we want to do currently 40 a minute. So that requires 8 tailors making warm coats and 3 tailors making shirts. So tailors, yep. And I know we could boost them. We could do coin boosters, and that's fine. But the issue with coin boosters is that we run into throughput problems with the belts. So spreading the load is better than running it, than speeding up these, because you end up with a situation. I mean, this isn't so bad. This is doing okay here, but you end up with situations where, like, we can't output fast enough. So, which we could come out this side and loop around and go into here, and we could do things to keep it all within the tiles. That's fine. But spreading it out's not a problem. Not a problem. We have the space for it. It's just, yeah, I still think this is not running fast enough. Why are shoes not running fast enough? Shoes. Let's go to shoe again. Let's look at shoes. Okay, so apparently at 40 items a minute, we only need 4 tailors making shoes. I'm not sure why. Yeah, because we've got 4 drop-offs. We've got 4 trains at 50 a train. And it takes 5 minutes to do a loop. So that's 200 in 5 minutes, isn't it? 200 required in 5 minutes. So, 200 divided by 5 is 40 a minute. So why is this not keeping up? Am I missing something? Is my maths once again failing me like it always seems to do, although it also doesn't? Why are our trains coming back around already to fill up, and then this one isn't done yet? Unless it doesn't. No, my maths does fail me, but not because of maths failing me, because my brain's failing me. It takes 4.5-ish minutes to make the loop, not 5 minutes. I rounded up to 5 minutes for convenience, but I should have rounded down to 4 minutes. Because I want a surplus of things. So I need to be producing 50 shoes a minute, which is 5 tailors, but we technically have 8 tailors. Because these are doubled. And throughput's not a problem. So can someone tell me why that's not making sense? It's about 4.5 minutes to do an entire loop of the track. We tested that on the grain train. So if I round it down to 4 minutes, so we're saying it's 4 minutes for a track, which means that we want to fill this barn with 200 shoes in 4 minutes because we have 4 trains. Do we have 4 trains? Do we have 5? Is that what I'm breaking? No, we've got 4 town centres, so it's 4. We're not delivering to somewhere there's no town centre, are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. We're only delivering to 4 places. Unless my calculator's wrong because the time on these have changed. It may have been. As I said, I haven't updated it since well, 0.192. We're on 0.205 now. So I don't know if the recipe's changed. That is possible. How very, very bizarre. Yeah, see, you're here, you're halfway full, and then another train has turned up to fill up, and now you're not running because you've run out of leather. Are we struggling for leather? Oh, I forgot out the cotton there. Struggling for leather? Apparently we are struggling for leather. Okay. And we're struggling for leather because we don't have enough animal feed? Okay. Bottlenecks. Well, not bottlenecks, supply issues. Bottlenecks are where there's too much supply and not enough throughput. A bottleneck would be here when we wasn't output. We had the supply, but we couldn't get it to the area. Right now, we don't have the supply. We're struggling for... Where are our animal feed trains? Is animal feed good? Grain. Animal feed's good. And we have so much flour because I messed up and left this running for ages and ages. Do you know what? You, my friend, can go there, dump off into there, and we get another free train. Yay! And, whoa. I want a EBW? No, we want leather. We want the other one. Where's the other train? The other animal feed train. Want the CLF train. Where are the CLF trains? There's one. Do I only have one? Not stuck somewhere, are you? Randomly? No. Might be stuck somewhere. No. Double check this. Do I only have one CLF train? Is that the problem? Because I wasn't using. Yeah, we've got two EBW, which is doing the eggs, beef, and wool. And then the chicken, leather, and fish, we have one. Okay, so I need another chicken, leather, and fish. One. Okay. Okay. Animal feed. CLF. Off you go. I guess that's the problem. I guess I didn't do the trains. I really wish there was a way to see all your trains and see what tags they've got and where, not necessarily where they're going or where they're coming to, but what the filters are on them. So I can look and just go, hey, that train is going to here, and I've only got one train doing that, and I have multiple ones because with this system I'm really struggling to find things. Right, so you are cloth, and you've still got no cloth, which surprises the life out of me. What did I do wrong here? Ah, that's what I've done wrong here. I didn't actually turn on the cloth. We had this all stopped because we were doing things. I'm going to keep the books turned off right now because we're not doing the books. So although this would feed down here into the book system and buffer this up, it's fine. Struggling at all. That's good. We're going to get some cloth. That's good, right? Okay, we just need to get more leather. You've got your boosters going there. Is each one of these boosted? Yes, the corner one's boosted. Yes, we even get a bonus of fertilizer. That's quite nice. Okay. So there is leather going again. Hopefully, and we can speed these up, but I kind of don't want to speed them up because we're struggling for inputs already. Like we're out of leather, we're out of animal feed again. So I may even need a third train for this. Also, we need to up our. Yeah, we need to change this up. Because if we start demanding things from this side, this is going to struggle instantly. I can see it. We need to do this sort of thing. We need to do 3 inputs, which means this packager might start struggling, but that's fine. That's fine. Right. Okay. So you're done. You're all done. You made us a lot of antidotes. That's cool. Yeah, this needs better inputs. I could feed them directly out of the farm and into the things. The reason I did this here is because chutes are faster, way faster, way faster. So I think I'm going to go down that route on this one as well. Don't know why I disabled them. It's pointless. What I do, I photo them 2 in the air. Looks a bit weird, but it works. And it works because the chutes are just way faster at moving things than belts. So, okay, boom, 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 dum, dum, dum. And it also filters the outputs because there's only one output going in there. I can turn that on, and I can let these fill. There we go. Then I can do the same here. So I'll copy this, go up by 2. That should, providing I've got my maths correct, or my my heights correct, should connect into the bottom of the package up. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, right. And then, turn it around just for good measure, we can up this to like 10 workers, which it can't actually output fast enough for that. What was the number? What was the ratio? It was 7 workers? It might be quicker because this is faster. We'll go with 5. We'll go with 5. I don't think it's... I think it was 7 workers before the happiness, so I can now drop it down. Not that we're struggling for workers, but... Also, these have got all fields on them as well, so they're getting a bonus to affinity, but we'll have to see if we need to do that here or not. Yeah, there we go. That's good. And then we can up this to 5, and up this to 5. So when demand kicks in, we'll be good to go. Maybe. This takes 2 seconds. This takes 4 seconds. This takes 3 seconds. So we might need to balance these in a better way. These take 2 seconds. So yeah, this one would technically need 10 workers in it to keep up. And this would need 7.5. And then they're all running at the same speed. Because sugar takes longer to harvest. And we are struggling for fields. Which makes sense. Which does make sense that we would start struggling for fields, because the yields are quite low here, and we don't have any affinity bonuses at all to anything really. We've got a couple of tomato affinity bonuses and things, so we haven't been using the cloth to do it. So but there we go. That's good. That's good. I'd really like to double up all these things here, but we'll deal with one for the minute. And if I want to double it up, no, let's do it now. Let's do it now. So I want to do sugar, grain, and then herb. We might do more herbs as well. Let's do cotton there. Make that an output only. Let's make this an output only. Let's do because herbs are used a lot in many places. So we'll do that, and then I need to remember to change this when I come back later on, because otherwise it's not going to work. This wants to become sugar, and this one wants to become cotton, and hopefully that'll work. Maybe, perhaps, possibly, I don't know. And then we'll turn on the herb ones when we start using herbs. We'll see. We'll see how it works. We'll see if it goes. See if I forget about it, which I probably will, and then you'll have to remind me, and I'll be like, why isn't it working? Because memory's useless. But okay, how are we doing on animal feed again? Kind of been an episode of running around just catching up on stuff. So I haven't actually made the warm cloaks or done anything for that. I'm just trying to get throughput working. because we are severely struggling for animal feed. So I think we need another animal feed train, and then we're going to bring this episode to a close and come back next time and actually make the warm coats, because I'm really bad at actually doing things I said I was going to do. Animal feed filtered to CLF. There we go. And away you go. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So that's it. So next episode we will come back and we will actually build things here. I'm still not so sure on what I want to do with it. If someone could tell me why the numbers aren't working here, it takes about 4.5 minutes for a train to go round, and it takes 5 seconds, so it's 2.5 seconds to make a shoe, which means we're making 4 every 2.5 seconds. Maybe the timing is wrong, I don't know, but we'll figure it out next time. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.